Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and today we're going to start making some fall embellishments and getting ready for our fall journals. I think we're going to make 2 fall journals maybe, I'm not sure. And then we may make some, decorate some bags up and have some fall embellishments in there in case anybody wants to purchase those. But I was searching through a box of material today that I got from Susan, not Hello Susan, but my other Susan, and I found this. Isn't that beautiful? And I think that will go perfect with the Hello Susan paper. I absolutely love it. So that's going to be probably our cover, unless I change my mind. And then we're going to use these 2 collections from Hello Susan. Her link will be below. This one is called Blue Autumn. And then this one is called Autumn Bliss. So, I don't know what we're going to start with, which one we're going to start with. But the first thing that I want to do today is I just want to make some embellishments, because that always helps me out when I make my embellishments first. So what we're going to do is make some tags and pockets and things like that. Now she has printed her tags and things on 32-pound copy paper. So this is going to be plenty strong enough for me just to cut these out, and these will be the tags. So I don't think I'm going to have to do anything to those. Aren't they pretty? But I will trim those out, and I probably won't do it on camera because all I'm going to be doing is trimming. I may put a backing on some of them if some of them seems kind of thin, but I don't think I'm going to have to. And I might mix these kits. They're enough alike that mixing them is not going to hurt anything. And there's, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 pages for each, or for this kit, and there may be 6 or 7 for that one. So that'll be just enough pages. But I am going to, well, looks like she printed on the back. I started saying I am going to print on the back, but she printed on the back. So what we're going to do today, I've just pulled in some paper that I had in my stash. This is one that came from Blue Fern a while ago, and I thought that kind of looks fallish. I think it'll work with it. So we can use this one, and then there was a couple more. That one kind of looks fallish, and that one does. So I think we can use that for some embellishments. And then I pulled out this paper pad that we had last year that has all these little deer and rabbits and things on there. I think we can use some of this in there. It's got basically the same colors. They're fall. So I think we can use some of this to make some embellishments with. But what we're going to do right now is I pulled out this pack of, it's just envelopes, and well, I think it's all envelopes. Yeah, it's just big envelopes, small envelopes. And this is a really long one. I want to make a long insert. And let's see if I fold that, if it's going to be too big. And these are not real thick, so they should go in there well. Have to fold it straight first. Where is my bone folder? Now let's see what size this is so that I'll know if it's going to be too big. It's 5.5. No, that'll be perfect size, 5.5. Because my journal is going to be 6 by 9, so that's going to be the perfect size. So I think with this, what I'm going to do is make some top-loading pockets. Alright, I'm going to glue this down in there. It's going to make it stronger. Going to make the top of the pocket stronger. And if I cut it off, it's just going to weaken that pocket. And it's not that thick of material, so we're just going to tuck it in. Okay. Get that glue off of there so I don't glue anything together, hopefully. And I'm going to go ahead right here at the end where they really don't put enough glue, and I'm going to glue those little places down. I'll tell you the size, the overall size of this envelope. The overall size is 11 inches, and it is 4 3/4. So this is an 11 by 4 3/4 envelope, and it works great for the size journal that we're going to be making. So we're going to cover this with some paper. And I'm probably just going to put me a little pull on the inside, and this will be stitched in the signature. But I think on this side what we'll do is we'll cover it, but then I'm going to come back and put some little pockets on there. So let's see what we will cover this with. And we've got lots of these little tags that we'll be able to use in the journal, so that will be good. I think I might just cover it with this. That will be cute. I'll get the deer on there, and then I can come back at the bottom, so because I'm going to have to cut this little mouse in two, so then we can come back at the bottom and make our pocket. And this is not, I mean, this is scrapbook paper, but it's not overly thick, so it should work just fine on here. Now I'm not going to wrap it around because I don't want any more thickness on my spine, but you could certainly do that if you wanted to, if you don't mind that thickness. But I don't want any more thickness there because I want it to fold well. Cut it down through there. This is such a cute little paper collection. We bought all that they had the last time around, and I still only got part of a pack because I shared with Melina. Melina will be back soon, hopefully. She has, and she may have posted and told all of you guys, but she has had vertigo the last couple of days, so she has just been deathly sick. Every time she tries to get up, she just gets sick. So she will be back as soon as she can. Alright, on the front one, I think I'm going to put this little fox. Cute. Okay. Now, I've also pulled out my Spice Marmalade Distress ink from Tim Holtz. Doesn't that look just like you could take a bite out of it? I love the Distress Oxide inks. And I think this is going to look good around all of our embellishments. Okay, I've gone ahead and inked around the envelope too. So let's put this little guy right here. Isn't that cute? I love that. I just like the little deer and the little fox and all the little rabbits and things that pop out this time of year in the fall. Or they do around here. We have a little family of deer that come from the mountain behind us. They will come out and scope out some food every now and then. But we also have a little squirrel that comes to our back porch and sits on my little rug that I have out there sometimes. But all kinds of little animals come out in the fall. When it gets cool weather. That's why I like to go up in the mountains in the fall. We usually go to the Smokies in the fall of the year because number one, the trees are beautiful up there. And then number two, all of those sweet little animals are out there and they're so cute. Sorry, I turned my head. Hopefully I wasn't, you could still hear me. Now I'm going to go ahead, no, I'm going to cover it and then put my pull on there. I started to say I'll go ahead and put my pull, but I'm going to cover it first. And I think I'm just going to cover it with the same paper. And let's see. I'm going to mark the centers just so that I'll be able to see where I need to cut this off. And my hands will be orange, so just a warning. I cannot ink with a real bright colored ink. I get it all over me. But I don't mind. I like that part. It's the joy of crafting. I've got another little piece that I want to make and show you guys. Last night I had someone that emailed me and said that they was hunting a little piece that I had shown in the blue journal. And she said, I just can't find it. I can't find where you did that at all. Well, I got to looking, truthfully. I did not do it. One of you guys did and sent it to me. But I thought I had done, you know, like this came from so-and-so, so I was going to remake it. I think I had done one of those, but I can't find it anywhere. So I will just do another one. It's that double flip, triple envelope type thing. We'll just do another one. We'll show you how those are made, and I'll use some of those in this journal. So, oh, that's going to be so cute. And I think I have enough of that material, well, I know I probably do, to do a couple of fabric flips, and then maybe even do a fabric page. So we might even do a fabric page in this journal. Haven't done one of those in a long time, but I was just looking at the material and I thought that would be pretty to do a page, and it's not real thick, so it's not gonna hinder anything. I need to move that up a little bit. I got it a little bit low. There we go. Okay. We'll put little deer over here. So how are you guys, and what are you doing today? Are you crafting, or what are you doing? We have been packing the mystery kits. Those should, well, most of them will go out today. There's a few extras that we're making up that haven't sold yet, so as soon as they sell, those will go out too. But we've been doing that all morning, Brandon and I, and Whit, since Melina's so sick. I wanted her to do them because she does such a good job with them, but with her being so sick, I wasn't going to ask. Okay. Punch that right there, and then down here, we'll go ahead punch that out. Now, if you don't want the brown envelope to show, you can just glue this down at the back. But I don't mind because I'm going to ink mine a little bit down there anyway. Like that. But anytime you don't want that to show, just go ahead and put your little, glue your little piece to the back of that. Okay, that is cute. I like that. Now let's put a little pocket right across here. That's not going to be big enough. Could use the other side of this. I don't really want to use that one. That doesn't do anything for me. Let's see if we got any more scraps in here that we could pull out and use. That page, but that's all. We could use that. That's cute. We could also use some burlap to make some pockets on this too. And we'll probably use some burlap on the inside, since I think burlap in fall is it. I don't think you can have fall without burlap. Now, someone asked me in a comment what this trimmer was. This is a rotary trimmer from Fiskars. And it has the round blade in here that just turns around and cuts. It's the best trimmer that I have ever used. You know, I've not changed this since I've had it, and I've probably had it 3 years. And I even cut chipboard with it too. So it's a good cutter. You don't have to change the blade every other cut. I cannot stand that. Okay, now I gotta get my other trimmer. Right, I'm gonna cut that. I could have trimmed it with that other one, but I didn't. But yeah, that's for big cuts when you have 12 by 12 paper. That's the best trimmer. I would highly recommend it. And then for smaller things, this is an 8-inch, so for smaller things, this one would be the way to go. Let's see, I think I'm going to punch a little pull in this too. Oh yes, I like that. Here we go. Isn't that cute? I think it just sets that little fox off. Now, I am going to be making some fall sentiments. I will have those in a digital just as soon as I can. So watch the post or the Facebook page or whatever for that. I'll put them up on our blog, but I'll also mention them in the Facebook page, or on the Facebook page. It may take me a little while. Okay, we're going to put one of those on both sides. Oops. Got a towel over here. Oh, that one's wet. I don't need a wet one. I need a dry one. There we go. Okay, so we got little pockets on the outsides, but I don't want to put pockets in here because I don't want to cover these up. So we're probably going to leave that and maybe put a little label here and here. I love that. And then we can tuck some little tags down in there when we get tags made. So there is a piece that's ready to go. It's ready to go, and that'll probably be my centerpiece. Okay, let's just go ahead and use this paper. And what we're going to make is this. And like I said, I thought I had made these, but I can't find the video. I know it's up there somewhere probably, but I can't find it. So one of you sent this to me, but I think I went ahead and made them again, but we're going to make one of these. And I'll show you how it's done. Hopefully I can show you how it's done. Now, let's see. This is pretty thick paper. I'm trying to decide if I want to use that paper or not. I don't think it'll hurt. So what I'm going to do is, since this is a 12 by 12, ooh, it'd be a little short, little short. Let's see. Yep, it's going to be a little short. So this is a little bit bigger than a 12 by 12, but we can just use the 12 by 12. That way, if you have 12 by 12 paper, you can make these without having to purchase anything else or splice them together. I think this was actually made from digitals, and they just glued this part together and then the other part, but I'm going to try to do it all in one. Makes it a little bit quicker, but we'll see. Now, let's see. Ooh, see, I like all of it, so I don't know which side I want to use now. Alright, I think I'm going to use this. Now, you can make these any width or any height that you want. You don't have to make them this height. I'm not sure what I made my other ones. I may have made a couple of different ones. Who knows? This is right at 4, and then if it's folded, it's at 6. So that would be perfect for a journal. So I think I'm going to make 4 by 12. I'm just going to cut this at 4 by 12. And I'm going to use this side so I can get this little bird on there, hopefully. We'll see what happens. Okay. Now what we need to do is fold this in half. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and, this is a thicker paper, so I'm going to go ahead and use my scoreboard. Sorry about that. I delayed again, didn't I? Melina will fuss at me. I'm going to go ahead and use my scoreboard and just score this. And I want to make sure that it's 6. Yeah. I'm going to score it at 6. And yes, that's good. A little bit right there that I need to trim. Just where probably I cut crooked. So we're just going to trim that off. So then that would make this a 4 by 6 piece. Now the only thing that let's see. If I put my little pocket down here, it's going to cover my bird up. See, she has a little pocket right here with a tag in it. If I put my little pocket there and then put a tag in it, it's going to cover my bird. Okay, I think what I will do, I'll go ahead and put a pocket here. And then the tag that I put in there, I think I'm going to make it an acetate tag, and then you can still see my bird through. And you could put a lace pocket here too, where you wouldn't cover up any of your paper. So let's try this. Let's try it and see what happens. Alright, we got that scored. Now let's put a little tiny pocket there. I don't want anything big. And I think I'll just use the other side of this. That would be cute, right across there. So I just want it to come to right there. So we'll just trim this off. That's a pretty paper, isn't it? Blue fern papers are gorgeous. And right now they don't really have, they had a new one. Well, it wasn't really new, it's a remake from last year that came out, but I had already got that. Plus it's a more of a summer collection because it is, you know what, I'm going to trim another piece because I don't like this up here on there. I want the wording. So let me see how big this is. Sorry about that. I lost my train of thought. It is more of a summer collection. It's a remake from a summer, I think, last year. And I didn't want to buy summer right now. I was hoping they had a nice fall collection that I could get my hands on, but I haven't seen one. But I'm looking, so if they have one, we will get it. Yes, I like that much better. Let's see, now we have all the writing on there. So now we're just going to mark this and trim it off right there. So I'm hoping that they come out with a really pretty fall. I tell you, there's not a lot of companies that have come out with pretty paper collections right now. They are, I don't know what's going on with them, but it's hard for us to find any paper at this point. And sometimes when you do find it, it's really not what you want. Okay, that'll be good. Let's go ahead and put a little tiny notch in this one, not much. So you people that make digitals, you need to really be popping digitals out right now because the scrapbook paper companies are not doing a lot. They're coming out with some things, but not a lot. So you could really make a killing on your digitals right now. Because I'm constantly looking for new digitals to purchase. So, and if anyone out there, I say this every so often, and I'm not saying it trying to drum up business from you or trying to get you to give me something for free. No, no, no. I want to help you if you have an Etsy store. If you want to send me a link to a digital that you'd like for me to promote, I will be happy to. That's what Susan and Betty and some of them do, is they send me links to their digitals. Well, Susan sends me the printed. She goes ahead and prints them out. But the other ones send me the links to their digitals, and then I just print them off, and then I'll use them in a kit, or I'll just show them to everyone. Isn't that going to be pretty? Now, we are going to either make a vellum pocket, a vellum tag, or we're going to make an acetate. I don't know which. I'll probably grab both and see which one I like the best. So that is that. Let me grab my acetate. That pocket looks crooked. Let me grab my acetate, and I'm going to see what that looks like in here, and then I'll put a vellum tag in there and see what that looks like. Okay, this is the new acetate that we have in the store, and this has just come out not too long ago. Spellbinders. Clear acetate sheets, 10 sheets, 8.5 by 11. So we're going to see if this will work. Let's see. I think I want to make it about that tall. And I need to make it about that wide. So I'm going to cut this and see. If I can't use it on this, I can always use it on something else. Okay, where did I mark that? Okay, there's my mark. I had to get it back in the light so I could see my mark. Oh, I think that will be cute. And what we can do, so you don't even really know that there's a tag there, but what we're going to do is put some embellishments up here, but we'll still be able to see our bird, and we'll put some lace or something up at the top. That will work. Okay, this doesn't look like it's cut too straight, so let me try that again. When you're cutting acetate, you have to hold everything down really, really tight because your acetate will slide on you. So just keep that in mind when you're cutting acetate. That looks much better. And this is it's not too thick, but it's thick enough to be a nice little tag. We'll put that there. But I think I'm going to cut it into a tag shape. So, and I know it's hard for you to see the acetate, but I promise you it's under there. Well, you'll see it when I get through with it. Just putting this over my little trash bucket so that I don't have to try to find the acetate on my desk. Okay, that's just my little template that I cut my tags with. Cute. Okay, now what we're going to do is take a piece of paper. Let me find a piece of paper. Oh my goodness, you should see my desk. My desk is a mess. My desk is a mess. We need a piece that doesn't blend in here. I think I will use a piece of this. Punch out a piece. And no, I cannot find that punch. I know every time I use it, people ask me where I got it. It's an old Stampin' Up! Punch. That's from years and years ago. They discontinued it, so I don't have a clue where you could find one. If you did find one, it's probably going to cost you a mint. So, I don't have a clue. Yes, that's going to work. Okay, we're going to put that there. But, let's see, what do I want to do? So we have the piece of acetate in here, and all I did was I went ahead and put the little topper on there, and I just cut out a little butterfly and put that on, and then put a little word there. I did ink a little bit around the edges, but it won't stay on. I mean, you know, you can't really ink acetate. But it sticks down in there, and then you can still see my little bird. You can see the butterfly and everything. This is not going to be a tag that you can journal on, but I like how it looks. And then I just put a little label right here. Now, that's the front part. So that's this part right here. Okay. She made this one short, which is fine. And now for the inside. So we can flip this open. And this is the inside color. Now, all she did up here was put a little label there. So maybe we'll... Or she put a little ticket there, tag or something. I don't know what. What did she put there? She put a little ticket. So let's see if we have a ticket in here that might work. I see one right there. It's got orange in it. I gotta find a bag to put these in. This bag is falling apart. Right, so there is that. Oh yeah, that'll go there. Now, you could go ahead and put something else up here, but I think I'm going to leave that for journaling. You can write on this. This is light enough that you could use a black pen and write on it with no problem. So I'm just going to leave it as is. Well, I tell you what, I might put a little piece of lace just behind that ticket. Now, if you could see the side of my other desk over there, this one and my other one, you would think, Law have mercy, how do you get anything done? Well, today is an exception to the rule because we have been working on those kits all day. So everything that wasn't going to go, or that I found that I had been looking for, something that I had been using, everybody just chunked it on my desk. So my desk is like a catch-all. So that's why I have such a mess on my desk. Alright, I'm just going to put that little piece of lace right there. Now, she stitched all around all of this. I'm not going to do that, but you could certainly do the stitching on there. It would look very pretty, and it wouldn't take very much stitching at all to do it. But I'm just going to show you the glue method. Okay, so there is that glued down. Alright, now, so we have this. Down here she has a pocket that goes this way. There's a pocket here, and then a little pocket here. So, I have cut this one for the pocket here. Now, I need to leave this end open. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Oh, I see she did just a little bitty stitch right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue down this side and down the bottom. And then I'm just going to put a little dot right there in the corner. And then this is going to glue down. Now I cut this piece just a tiny bit short, but that's okay since we're going to have that other pocket over here. So it's not a problem. Whoops. Just wanted to make sure I got this even. Okay. So there we have that. Oh, I forgot to cut my little... Oh, she didn't cut a pull there. So we should have, if I didn't glue it together, and I didn't, we've got a pocket there, a pocket here, and now we're going to put a little pocket right here. And I have just cut this little piece for the pocket there. Okay, so we're going to glue this on 3 sides. Like that. Okay. All right, now we need to make 1, 2, 3 tags. So let's see if we have... Oh, there's one other thing we need to do too, another pocket. She also has a pocket back here that this is on. So we need to make a pocket back there. So I'm going to flip this over. This right here, I went ahead and cut all this so that I could show you this without having to take a lot of time cutting. So that's going to glue down right there, and we're going to glue 3 sides again. Going to make that pocket. Whoops, I ran off. I looked away and I ran off. Okay, now hopefully I've got this cut the right size. Okay, so now we have a pocket up here. Now let's make some tags. We've got that one made, but we do need to make a few tags here. Let's see if that's, no, that's going to be a little bit wide for a tag, I think. Okay, so in amongst all of my mess here, got this. There's your flip up, your little piece here. I just stuck a little tag in there for now. I probably need to make one a little bit wider, but I just stuck that in there so you can see what it looked like. And then here I just stuck a little ticket in there. I'll probably make a little tag for that as well. And then we have a little tag here that I need to put a little topper or brad or something in. Now I haven't made the tag for this back here yet because I'm gonna have to make one that's kind of large, and none of them that I have right here are the right size, I don't think. No, that's a little bit too wide, so I need to make a big tag for that one. And looks like I might need to trim that off just a tiny bit right there where I got it a little bit long. Trim that down. There we go. So you have a place for a tag here, a tag here. You flip it open, you've got a tag here, a tag here, and a tag here. So that is this little piece that someone asked me about making. That's exactly how it's made, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like it to me, other than the stitching around. Alright, I am going to go and clean my mess up. I have a mess everywhere. I'm going to go and try to clean this mess up. And then I'll do some more fall embellishments tomorrow. Right now, that's all I'm going to be able to get done because I've got lots of other things that I need to finish up before nighttime. Well, and it's almost nighttime now. It's like, oh, almost 6 o'clock. So we will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you tomorrow with another new video. Bye-bye.